Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel, and today we're actually going to try and attempt to solo the legendary raid boss, which has come back around again, Heatran. So Heatran solo, I've seen a few people online being able to do this, but this is going to be a good test for us to see exactly how our team does against this Heatran, this legendary fire type raid boss. So let's go ahead and jump in with our Groudon, and we are going to mega evolve this and of course turn it into Primal Groudon. Now the moveset I'm going to be running on this Primal Groudon is Mudshot and Precipice Blades. Of course, that is its legacy moveset. So let's jump in and ready up on this and see how we do against this Heatran. So I've never attempted this at the moment. We are ideal weather conditions for this. We are sunny weather in game, meaning that our Groudon has got a bit of weather boost. So let's go ahead and see how well we do against this in terms of a solo. So I fully expect us having to revive this level 51 Groudon, because we have got level 50 on the Groudon and it is best buddy. You've probably seen the best buddy boost that we had before we entered the raid, and we're actually taking decent chunks. Of course, Precipice Blades is the best ground type attack in the game, and Primal Groudon making the most of that move. So probably just about to faint out for the first time. Let's just move that down so we can see the health bar. And Precipice Blades doing some decent damage, but Heatran, not too sure what moveset Heatran's got at the moment. It definitely looks like it's got a fire fast move by the looks of it. And then we will have to quickly max revive. Here we go. So these are where we either win or lose this sort of battle. Probably could have done with actually using a max revive there instead of normal revive. We'll try and get that right on the second time of asking. But a quarter of the way through, 220 seconds left on the clock. And again, using Precipice Blades. So Heatran, let's see if we can keep an eye out for what move Heatran is running on this one. Flamethrower, which is not very effective, of course, against a ground type and, of course, a fire type of Primal Groudon. So that is probably the best moveset to do this in, as we head down to 190 seconds remaining on the clock. And this is going to be very, very close indeed by the looks of this. 185 seconds now. And we are getting ready to use another max revive on this Primal Groudon. So we'll keep getting a few of those Precipice Blades off as we can. Again, Groudon faints out. Quickly jump in, max revive, and then off we go again. Now, of course, 5% does get gained back on the raid boss every time we do faint out. And that is going to be crucial as to whether we are going to be able to do this or not. So this is the first time I've attempted a Heatran solo, so it is going to be interesting to see how close this does get down. So 130 seconds left on the clock, and you can see the huge chunks that Precipice Blades is actually taking off Heatran's health. It does do a lot of damage on that Heatran. It's just that we are getting attacked quite a lot by that flamethrower of Heatrans as we look to max revive for a third time. And we are back in 107 seconds as we've entered the field for another time. And Heatran just keeps throwing out those flamethrowers, as you can see, nearly back to back there on that instance. And again, on the flamethrower, it's not letting up at all on that flamethrower. We could do with it just holding off on the next round after we revive this time. We are into the red health though, 80 seconds remaining on the clock. And again, we need to quickly max revive and get that back in. These revives are getting a little bit more slicker now, so hopefully that's made up the lost time from the first revive, where we actually used a normal revive and then a hyper potion. But 60 seconds remaining. Hopefully Heatran doesn't keep spamming us with that flamethrower. Here comes another one. Now, of course, you can try and save time or save a bit of your health by dodging, but it is always a little bit of a risky game, that is, because, of course, it does slow you down with your attacks. 38 seconds remaining on the clock as we head down into the last bit of Heatran's health. We could just do with it holding off on those flamethrowers for now. 29 seconds left. And we're into the 20-second mark. One more Precipitial Blades, and potentially it is it. Precipice Blades from Groudon, and 13 seconds remaining on the clock. We have done a Heatran solo on the first attempt. Let's go. Potentially that Best Buddy boost actually really helped us in that scenario. A 26-39, I believe, from that. But Mudshot and Precipice Blades is definitely a moveset to run with your Groudon if you want to try and attempt this Heatran solo. No shiny, unfortunately. 26-39. Let's go ahead and catch this and see how good this is. But I'm really happy that we managed to solo this legendary raid boss. Let me know in the comments below if you have attempted this, how close you got. If you did complete it, then let me know what your stats are on your Primal Groudon. That one that I was using there was a shiny. It's the only level 50 that I've actually, only Groudon that I've powered up to level 50, and of course with that Best Buddy boost, but it was a 14 on the stat, so a 93 IV. Let me know if you've attempted this with a Hundo and Best Buddy and see if you can beat the time of 13 seconds remaining. And of course, let me know what you would like to see me solo as well again on the channel. We've obviously got Mega Pinsir back around, so we can attempt a solo one of those as well. If that's something that interests people on the channel, let me know in the comments. But let's try and catch this. Another excellent throw on this Heatran. So we have no problems hitting the excellent throws. It's just not wanting to stay in at this moment in time. Don't know how good a 26-39 is. That was a terrible throw. Unfortunately, just timed it where Heatran headbutted it away. Not caught again, so let's try again. And Heatran just not wanting to stay in. Jumping at the wrong time as well. That is not good going. A little bit more to get that excellent throw on that occasion. Still not any good. 2 more balls remaining. Surely our first Heatran solo is not going to run away, is it? 26-39. I don't know how good this is. That was a terrible chance. And excellent throw on the last ball. If it rocks once, we've got it. Unfortunately, it's ran away. 26-39. Our solo Heatran has now fled. But we have soloed a Heatran. That is the main thing here. Let me know in the comments if you want to see me do more of these and see if we can get any better than that 13-second timer. It's obviously in raids for the next few days, so you need to have the sunny weather in-game to make the most of the solo with Groudon. So let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.